Welcome back to Nerdom with J&J. My name is James Sharmack, and I'm back at the Marvel Reviews. We are looking at the Marvel Legends Black Widow 2-pack of Red Guardian and Melina. Two characters from the finally just released Black Widow movie. But, it was supposed to come out last year, but obvious reasons it couldn't. So, I thought it was pretty good. And this 2-pack we're going to talk about, review. We'll compare this Red Guardian with the Red Guardian we did last year when the movie was supposed to come out. And we'll show you how the figures look with the other figures from the Black Widow wave we've already looked at way back. Anyways, let's get on to it. We're going to look at the box and Red Guardian, Melina, and then we'll do some posing and compare the Red Guardians. See how it goes. So let's take a look at the box. So it's your standard Legends 2-pack going on, Black Widow logo on the bottom, Red Guardian and Melina on the side. Turn it to the side, a nice drawing profile of Melina right there on the back. Red Guardian, Alexei, and Melina. The text says, after decades of service, Melina Vostokov distanced herself from the Red Room, but when Natasha Romanoff returns, Melina and Red Guardian must decide where their allegiance lies. Red Guardian on that side, back to the front. Black Widow logo on the top, and the stuff we've seen. So, let's take a look at Red Guardian to start off with. So we have Red Guardian out of the package. It might be we'll take a look at the other figure, but it might be the same figure, just a new splash of paint. Except it's got two brand new head sculpts, which I'm really happy about. I wasn't too keen on the other head sculpt, but we'll talk about that soon enough. You have the masked head sculpt, which, as I said in that review, if you remember, I wanted to see. So that's awesome. I dig that. I like the beard. And we have a better head sculpt of, what's his name? David Harbour. That's his name, David Harbour. So, very cool looking, better head sculpt. More resembles the movie than the other figure. I like the paint job. There's, some detail in the start. That's pretty cool. More white, obviously, sticking out. That shield's pretty cool. Darker gray. Well, let's compare it with the other figure soon enough. He comes with a little tiny toy, which is a key plot element in the movie, and a couple of bare hands, which, I think I would have just gone with gloves. But it is what it is. So let's talk about this cat's articulation, shall we? So, it goes back about that far, goes forward only that far just because of big old beard. Goes around though. Arm goes up that far, all the way around. Bicep rotation, double joint at the elbow. Reverse rotation and back and forth. He can bend back that far, go forward that far. Waist rotation. Leg go apart that far, go forward and back that far. And the little swivel there around the hips. Thigh rotation, double joint at the knee, calf rotation, that's awesome, and ankle back and forth and pivoting. So, pretty cool figure. I dig it so far, but we'll talk about it later on. Right now, we gotta take a look at the Melina figure. So let's take a look at the Melina figure. So, she has pretty much the same outfit, more or less, except for a couple of color variations than the Ilana and the Black Widow figures that we've seen that have the white on it. The head is a pretty solid resemblance of Rachel Weisz, so that's pretty cool. Like I said before, I love how they're improved on these head sculpts. They've used technology, whatever. Anyways, she comes with a pair of pistols, a couple of batons, 3 pairs of hands, one pair for a gun, 1 pair to hold the baton, and 1 pair of fists. And an 8-inch grappling hook and line, so that's pretty cool. So, pretty cool looking figure. Problem is, it's getting her to stand up is a struggle. She doesn't want to stand up, she likes falling down. Anyways, whatever. So let's talk about articulation without, screwing this up. Her head goes back so far, can't really go that far because the hair gets in the way. Go forward that far. Can't really turn her all the way around because she'll hit the staffs. Arms go up that far. No bicep rotation, but she has that rotation at the elbow and a double joint at the elbow. Wrist rotation back and forth. Shouldn't bend back that far, go forward that far. Rotation at the diaphragm. Legs go apart that far, can go forward and back that far. Thigh rotation, dumbbell joint at the knee. No calf rotation, but ankle pivoting back and forth. And we got her to stand up, so that's pretty cool. So let's put in some poses. Put her in some poses with the other figures we already have from the collection and see how they look. So these are two very cool looking figures. They do have a few problems, you know, just getting into poses, as you know, the usual, but you know, they don't look, you know, that bad at all. When I'm putting them into poses, they actually look pretty cool. So, you know, it's a little worth it. Obviously, it's a lot of work to get them into poses, but still, when you get them, they look pretty damn cool. So let's take a look at the other Red Guardian and compare them to this one and see how it goes. And I don't know why I'm doing this, because obviously you could probably tell just by looking at it, the one on the right looks that much damn cooler. Head sculpt is definitely filmed spot on than the one on the left. I don't know, you know, it's probably a rush to get the figures out. I don't know, but the paint apps look fantastic on the 2-pack version. And like I said, the head sculpt spot on. David Harbour. What I'm probably going to end up doing is probably just sticking this head onto that figure and just leaving the helmet down here. You know, I think it'll look cooler that way, but what do I know? Anyways, like I said, paint apps, it's the same figure base, but different head sculpts and, you know, better paint apps on it. So there you go. And here I have my whole entire Black Widow collection from the movie. And as I said, I stuck the new David Harbour head on the other Red Guardian figure. Looks a lot cooler, doesn't it? So there you go. Pretty cool collection. Glad I have it. You know, looks pretty awesome for display or whatever. So final thoughts. Two very cool figures. Like I said, they have a couple problems with the posing, but you know, it comes part of to the course with these Marvel Legends. Am I right? So still very cool. Damn happy to have them in the collection, especially the Red Guardian. He's a vast improvement upon the other one, particularly with the paint apps and the head sculpts. You know, spot on. And as I said, helmet. He's got a helmet. That's what I wanted from the original figure, and I'm damn happy to have it. The Rachel Weisz Melina figure looking very cool too. You know, she's the motherly figure to the family core, and you know, I'm glad to have that whole group together. So that's awesome. So yeah, if you can find this, you can probably find this anywhere. I got this one from Amazon. You can probably find it at some other stores. I've heard it's at GameStop, whatever. Anyways, so if you can find it, you know, why not pick it up? So thank you guys for watching. I always appreciate it. I'm going to start, you know, really hammering out a lot of the Marvel Legends figures I have. You know, I've been sitting on a few for like over a year. We're going to get those done because I have the Infinity Saga coming up in like a month or two. So we got to get those going. We got to get everything going. So we're going to, I might, you know, start putting out 2 or 3 videos, you know, a week at the most, at the least. I don't know. We'll see how everything goes. But I want to start, you know, ramping up and making space in the collection for the Infinity Saga figures. So let's see what happens. Thank you guys, as always. I always appreciate it. I have a Patreon page, so if you want to help out the channel, if you do like what I'm doing, want to throw like $1, maybe $2 a month, you know, why not hit the link in the description and help me out a little bit or whatever. Anyways, and if you like this video, like the content I'm doing, hit that like button. If you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel. I always appreciate it, you know, the support I get. If you like what I'm doing, even write a comment like, you know, I dig it. I like the figures. I like your content, whatever. You know, I'm always happy to, you know, get the support. Anyways, my name is James Sharmack. This has been the Nerd Room with J&J, and as always, keep on collecting and happy hunting.